It's time for Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys.
Forgive us, Father, for we are about to sin and be very naughty boys. I've been binging the Death Claw or Death Note.
Death Note.
Dude,
it starts off good. It gets a little what the fuck's going on, and then it gets good again. Interesting.
Dude, it fucked me up when he when he met what's her face, the girl whose fiance he killed, Naomi.
Oh right.
I was watching that, and I'm watching this episode, and I'm like, holy shit! Like this is fucked.
What got me was just how I couldn't believe how immediately and Light, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how immediately okay he was with just murdering thousands of people.
Dude, so that's the thing.
Like, he didn't even think about it. He didn't even give it a second's thought.
No, and that's what's so I after rewatching the movie, right? Like he didn't do that right away. In the movie, let's be real. The movie version of Light was a total bitch.
Oh yeah.
Like I hate him so much.
That's because he sucks.
Well, here's the thing: is like they didn't do a bad job with the casting choices in that film. It was just the writing.
It's like they do with every version. It's the writing, and it's not even that the writing's necessarily bad, but it's because they're trying to adapt an anime. I mean, the Bleach anime, same issue. The writing's not necessarily bad. It's just you're trying to adapt the anime, and you're just not doing it well.
Well, they tried to cram way too much into the same thing. That's the problem. Like
the fact that they tried making the entire Death Note series one movie, I was just like, what the fuck are you even thinking?
Like Japan's done a series of movies, which is the way it should have been here. Yeah, but like,
well, that's America for you.
God, like, and I gotta be honest. I absolutely loved just about everything they did with Ryuk in that film.
Oh my, fantastic!
Except for the fact that the one weird part where he's like, hey, do you need a pen? And he clicks it, and his hand just looks just swollen as fuck.
That part I'm not really sure. It's been a long time since I watched it.
Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god, that's not what I meant when I googled Ryuk. I have a pen. You're never gonna guess what came up.
A cock?
Nope.
What?
It's Ryuk doing the Apple Pen dance.
Oh no. You're right. That is not what I would have thought.
Definitely not what I expected to find.
Hey guys.
Key's here. Hey, we're talking about how bad the Death Note movie was.
Oh, well, the only thing I loved was William Dafoe's voice.
Right.
I will say Willem Dafoe was fucking perfect as Ryuk.
Yes.
He was the right choice. That is true.
But everything else sucked.
And Mark, your issue there with that picture that you just sent? Well, the issue with that is pretty simple. It's clearly a guy with like a glove on, as opposed to them like doing makeup over his fingers.
Or CGIing some longer fingers. But here's the thing is I have seen cosplayers, like single solo cosplayers that have done a better job with Ryuk's fingers than they did in this movie.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing. They're dumb. Dude, I'll tell you what, I bet Night Mage could do a dope Ryuk.
Night Mage? Oh, fuck yeah, Night Mage could.
I floated the idea by him, and I hope he does it, of him doing a gender-bent Spider-Gwen.
I feel like that's going to cause some issues for him, but sure.
He's done gender bends before.
Oh,
Raven
yeah?
and Storm. Yeah.
I did not know.
His Raven is dope.
Now, that's fair. So one thing that I will say that it does kind of with Ryuk and all that design is especially in the American movie, they didn't give him enough screen time.
Well, what gets me is he's supposed to be more like in the shadows and stuff, or isn't he? You know?
In the anime, no. He was out in the open. He gave no fucks.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I guess no one could see him except for Light.
And like here's the one they got in Japan. Like they stuck true to it.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's fucking awesome.
Well, that's all CGI though.
Wait, all that is CGI?
I'm like 98% sure it's all CGI.
It's not bad.
Once I finish
CGI.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Once I finish watching the anime, I'm gonna watch the Japanese movies, see if they're any better. Okay, so on the topic of things that they've adapted poorly, have you guys seen the new design for the things for the Thundercats new show?
You mean the one that kind of looks like?
No, I haven't.
Well, it's like Teen Titans Go, right?
It looks like it's the same shit that they're doing to all the classic shit where they just fucking ruin it. Yeah,
I don't want. There's been talk. Well, it's been talking years about them wanting to do it to Edna and Eddie, and I, for one, say hell no. Leave my boys alone. Do not mess with them.
Oh, that's awful! Don't do it. I didn't even watch original Thundercats, and I'm still saying don't do it.
It's like they're so okay. They're trying so hard to go for like what seems to be like Adventure Time mixed with Gumball.
Well, not just that, but like they're going with that same look. Like every Cartoon Network show at this point has the same fucking art style.
Seems like everybody.
Steven Universe and stuff.
Steven Universe. You got Gumball, which I love Gumball. Don't get me wrong.
I like it, but
there was, or actually no, even Disney shows now. Like you have Star versus the evils and all that shit. Star.
I don't know about you guys, but I can't get into shows that actively choose bad animation.
Well, not only that, it's like, are they just, like, are they lazy to hire some really good, animators or something? Or is it just, okay, we wanted to do it like this because it's popular with the kids right now?
It's because it's popular.
I have to assume it's just like, hey, we know this will make money, so no reason to try anything else.
And like that's what sucks is because fucking Teen Titans Go. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure that I've heard good things about the show as a whole.
I won't watch
it. I hate what they did with the character designs.
No, I hate what they did with the characters in general because like their personalities do not suit them at all. Like they made Robin be the most stupidest one of all. Like when he's
what?
Yeah, dude, they make him
the detective out of the group.
Well, dude, they make him very, very stupid. Like they downgraded his ass to where he's just the stupidest one out of the group. And then Raven isn't like that cold, shy, coy person that she is. She's more like uplifting and all this other stuff. And then they did so much where it's just like, what the fuck is this?
So here's the thing, though, is this Robin is supposed to be Dick Grayson, and Dick Grayson was not like a detective. He was just an adopted...
He wasn't an idiot.
I mean, did you see his spandex?
Yeah, we all did, but I mean... So the issue, I think it is that unless they know it will make money, they won't do it. And, like, have either of you guys listened to Jay Chandrasekhar's autobiography?
Jay Sanders. That's the guy that was in Super Troopers, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So he wrote an autobiography, and I audibled it, and he said one of the issues he's having right now is no one will will pay for a movie unless they already know it's going to have that appeal. That's why comic book movies are getting such a big draw right now. It's because they already have an audience. To the point where he has even said, evidently, like he's gone to people in Hollywood and been like, "Listen, how about this? I will make you that movie that'll pull in like $2-3 million. Just let me make a couple movies that I want to. They'll pull in like 80 and 100,000 each, and they go $3 million isn't worth making a movie for us.
Yeah, and that's the thing that fucking
pulling profit. And so now, and that's why you don't really get so much art anymore. You just get this is what profits are.
Basically shit.
Yeah.
Well, funny enough, me and my nephew got into this the other day about how how comic or like TV shows and stuff now don't even hold a fucking candle to what we had back in like the 90s and early 2000s because now nobody's willing to take any risks.
No, dude, because like all right, growing up as a kid, I fucking loved That 70s Show. I loved Malcolm in the Middle. I loved like all these awesome shows, pretty much, but it's nobody's wanting to take, like what you said, nobody's wanting to take the hits at all.
Well, I mean, hell, and let's be honest, if you look at it now, Malcolm in the Middle's a pretty abusive family situation. And it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, but you're missing the point of it. It's not that these kids are like in an abusive situation or they're living in poverty or anything like that. It's supposed to be a celebration of the fact that despite all of these issues and despite like how little they have, when they come together as a family, they can still be a happy, cohesive group,
Yeah, and then like all of them. Oh, go ahead, Mark.
No, go ahead, Key.
And what I love about the show is like, they pan Malcolm to be like the very smart one of the family, but he's really not. Like all the other ones are very, very smart as well. Like I was watching one of the episodes, and there's one where Reese, he's like, dude, I failed all my classes, and then Malcolm's like, crap, what is mom gonna think about this? She's gonna kill. He's like, no, it doesn't matter, because he's like, think about it. I flunked my senior year, meaning I failed every single class. So that means I have to take my senior year again. I don't have to get a job. I don't have to move out. I'm like, shit, he's not right, but then he's not wrong about it. It's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, in their own ways. In their own ways, they're all freaking smart kids. I think, in fact, I think Dewey might be the smartest of the group.
Oh, agreed.
Dude, my favorite episode has to be the one where I think it's the very first episode where it's their mom's birthday or something like that, and they end up like getting into a big out brawl with all these clowns.
So my favorite, I've only ever seen I haven't seen like the whole series, but from things I've seen, my favorite like Dewey segment is when he's using a purse instead of a backpack.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
A bunch of kids are giving him shit for it at school, so he just beats the shit out of them using a brick in the purse. and here's the thing that a lot of people fail that they're missing with, especially with modern TV shows, is like that was picturing what a real family was like. That wasn't some like perfect ideal family like you got like back in the 60s and 70s. Like it was a departure from that, and people are dumb. I fucking hate people. Hey guys, if you just can't get enough of Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys, you can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at SR Sleepy Boys, or you can check out our YouTube channel, Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys. You can also find us on Spotify, Radio Public, Anchor, Breaker Radio, and coming soon, Apple Podcasts.